Amid the uproar against a rise in toxic workplace culture and sexual harassment cases in Australian Parliament, 2 Australian cabinet ministers have been demoted after dual rape scandals. Prime Minister Scott Morrison has addressed the issue. Let's listen into what he has to say.
What we must do is address the government's agenda with the changes that we're making, and do so, I think, with a fresh lens. And a fresh lens in particular to achieving the outcomes, the results that we all want for Australian women right across the country.
Scott Morrison has announced a sweeping ministerial reshuffle as he sought to repair his standing following. Morrison has struggled to placate public anger amid allegations of sexual abuse, discrimination against women and misconduct in the country's parliament. Seeking a reset, Morrison said that this reshuffle will shake up what needs to be shaken up, as he highlighted record female participation. Meanwhile, in a huge blow to Scott Morrison, the federal government has been rocked by yet another harassment claim. The Member of Parliament, Anne Webster, has lodged a complaint against an unidentified colleague. Webster's complaint is against a man who allegedly harassed her inside the Parliament last week. Webster says the alleged behaviour by the unidentified colleague in the House of Representatives chamber shocked her due to the ongoing situation in the Parliament. She has added that while lodging the formal complaint with the party leadership, she had spoken to the person and he assures her that it won't happen again. Webster had been tasked with being a contact point for women with bullying or harassment complaints. She said that she has a first-hand experience in understanding how difficult it is to come forward. As the Australian government gets engulfed by sexual assault allegations, pressure is intensifying on Scott Morrison. His Conservative government is struggling to contain a backlash over allegations of mistreatment of female MPs and staff. The mass discontent has reflected in a survey conducted by a newspaper. A news poll conducted for the Australian newspaper showed Morrison's public support dropping 7 points in 2 weeks to 55%. This is the first time since last March that his approval ratings have not been in the 60s.
To ensure that we can get these in place. And the baseline restrictions that have been set some weeks